Multiversus looks to be a package that's got more value than Bugs Bunny's net worth, and there's so much we already know about this game that may make this a worthy competitor to Smash Bros. Let's discuss every major detail about the star cross-platform fighter right now. Hello there beautiful human, it's RidersDX, and today I'm going to play College Professor and detail to you every single major fact we know about Multiversus so far, the Warner Bros crossover platform fighter. And if you don't watch the whole thing and spaz out about every single detail in the comment section, you will never graduate. So there you go, some free motivation. In all seriousness, I'm pretty excited about the pure existence of this game. I think it has a ton of potential because of some of the details. I have a feeling that this game won't stop growing for a long while. I've gathered every single detail about this game, so sit back, grab a box of Scooby snacks, and feast your eyes on this masterpiece. At number 1, let's get some of the general housekeeping facts out of the way. This game is coming out in 2022. It's being developed by Player First Games, which is a brand new developer with this being their very first title. However, most of the developers actually come from Riot Games, who developed League of Legends, so they're not completely new. The game is free to play and is categorized as a platform fighter. It's also coming out on Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and a PC. Sorry Nintendo Switch people. At number 2, we've got 13 confirmed characters so far, most of them being voiced by the original voice actors, mind you. So we got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn from the DC universe. Got Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, got Bugs Bunny from Looney Tunes, got Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, Jake the Dog and Finn the Human from Adventure Time, Steven Universe and Garnet from Steven Universe, Tom and Jerry from Tom and Jerry, and then this brand new original character named Rain Dog. At number 3, something very interesting about these characters is that they all have different classes that they fall into. And so, for instance, assassins consist of Arya, Finn, and Harley Quinn, who all yield like sword-like weapons, so that does make sense. Got bruisers, which consist of Batman, Garnet, Jake the Dog, Shaggy, and Superman, and they all fight with their fists, so that makes sense. We got Mage / Range, which consists of Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry. We got Support, which consists of Rain Dog and Steven. Then we got Tank, which consists of Wonder Woman. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't really know what Support and Tank really means. Like, I do know Steven is a very defensive character, so that might be what it's referring to, but I'm I have no idea what Tank is supposed to mean. So if any of you have any ideas, then let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, it's very interesting to see these characters grouped in different classes. Number 4, I mentioned Rain Dog, who is a completely original character in this game, and so since we know absolutely nothing about this character, I went to the bio on the official website, and here's what they said. Fluffy guardian of Xanafir's royal family and 6th wearer of the Gem of Power. The world of Xanafir was one of the first to fall victim to the Nothing during the Great Dimensional Cataclysm. As far as most people know, there were no survivors, except one. Rain Dog is a royal guardian, a long-lived protector of the Xanafir royal family assigned to keep them safe. Although he looks fluffy and sweet, the heart of a warrior beats in his chest and he will do whatever it takes to protect those he loves. With the amazing powers from his gem, he hopes that he can even find a way to bring back his beloved family. Number 5, Ultra Instinct Shaggy is actually canon to this game. No, really, they actually came up with something to legitimize his existence. Here's what his bio says on the website. The last thing Shaggy remembers before the change was exploring another spooky old mansion with his pal Scoob, just like any other day of the game. He found a strange glowing crystal and, thinking it was rock candy, went to take a bite. There was a flash, and then blackness. When he came to, he found himself in possession of incredible powers. He doesn't know where they came from or how they work, but he's vowed to use them to vanquish evil and protect the little guy. As soon as he gets some lunch, that is. At number 6, we're going to talk about the online play of Multiversus. It will have full crossplay and cross-progression support across all platforms, so that is pretty crazy. You can play against anyone on any platform, which is just such an awesome feature to have for any multi-platform online game. Multiversus will also have dedicated server-based rollback netcode to support online gameplay as well, so that just sounds even better. Number 7, 3 stages have been reviewed so far. We got the Batcave, we've got the Myskura from Wonder Woman, and then we got the Treehouse from Adventure Time. They actually all seem to have alternate layouts to choose from as well, so you're not just stuck with one layout with each level, which is great. At number 8, there will be alternate costumes available, as the trailer showed off a bunch of them, and then we even got the screenshot over here showing off a few different outfits of Tom and Jerry. And as you can see here, we got Tom in his Chad cowboy outfit. I cannot wait to play as him in this one. Let me know in the comment section below what costumes you hope to see in this game that you haven't already seen in all the footage and screenshots have appeared so far. At number 9, there seems to be a perk system, which we don't really have any confirmed information on what this actually is, but what I'm theorizing this to be is that it basically will give you the ability to boost certain aspects of the character, and you can pick at least 3 from what it looks like for each character. And so, for instance, you could select increase attack power or increase defense power, or maybe like you regain health at certain points. Like, I don't know, just certain things that will kind of give your characters a boost per se. And maybe you can purchase perks, or maybe you can unlock them through playing the game, for instance. It adds a lot of potential for this game, and it definitely seems like a very tactile approach to the Smash Bros. Formula, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this turns out. At number 10, there are a few customization options you have for when you're making your own online matches, and so one of the things that you can do that I'm really excited about is that you can choose the announcer for your matches. As you can see in the screenshot, this person is choosing Batman as the announcer, and so just imagining Batman saying some of the things that an announcer usually says is just going to be really funny to me. You also can customize the animation for when you knock players out. For instance, this one is selecting the Looney Tunes logo, which we actually do have footage of, and just gotta say, it looks so awesome, looks so creative. I'm really looking forward to seeing what other options there are for elimination things, I guess. It's gonna be really cool. For the next 5 bullet points, I'm gonna start going to the trailer specifically. Well, sorry, not trailer, but the first look video that we got that reviewed this game, because there are some specific things that this developer says that are pretty interesting. The first thing that they say that I thought was really odd was that this game will not have pain points, which is basically a staple in the Smash Bros. Games. So basically, you're not going to be seeing the percentage points as you increasingly attack your opponents. So this leaves a lot of question as to like, well, if that's not going to be the system, then what is the system? I'm theorizing that it'll be like a health bar system. The reason for that is because I was chatting with Dave and Fez earlier today, and we all spotted this one section in the video where Wonder Woman just makes Rain Dog disappear after laying down some really strong attacks against it. And so when Rain Dog disappears, I theorize that's because Rain Dog ran out of health, and so that's why Rain Dog died basically and will come back. As a result, I do think it's going to be a health bar system. It's not going to be that chaotic. The more you hit the player, the more likely they're going to fly off the screen per se. Maybe that's still there, but it doesn't look like that's the case here, at least from what I've seen. But of course, this is just speculation. We don't know for sure, so just take this all with a grain of salt. But I just thought this was a very interesting bullet point. We actually got to see some of it potentially in action in this video. At number 12, he stated that development on this game started as early as 2 years ago. So it's safe to say that this looks like this game has a good amount of development time behind it to be a decent experience. At number 13, one of the biggest gameplay mechanics reviewed in this video was the focus on team gameplay. Although single matches are available as well, so it's not the only way to play this game. But they really do market strongly the team aspect, because when you pair 2 characters together, they each have moves that can help to benefit the other player. So some of the examples that they showed in this video was Batman hiding his teammate with smoke, or Steven creating a shield to shield his teammate. Wonder Woman is lassoing someone else here towards her, and then Bugs Bunny is creating a hole that Finn can travel through. So there's a lot of different examples of how this team gameplay mechanic can really shake things up and make this a more unique experience from Smash Bros. So I'm really interested in seeing just how many different team moves we have over here, and how many different combinations you potentially could make between characters, and which ones are going to be OP, which ones are going to be terrible. Like, it's just going to be an interesting experience to say the least. At number 14, there seems to be a mission system where if you accomplish certain tasks, you earn experience points, and experience points looks to be some kind of currency here in this game. So maybe these could be contributing to the perks that you get for the characters that we mentioned earlier. I mean, you never know, or they could be contributing to something else completely. And the last bullet point I have for you is that I noticed during the footage that there were coins on the stage at some point, which could also be for purchasing perks or even costumes of different characters. So there seems to be a lot of different ways to collect collectibles in this game, and it could result in a lot of playtime dedicated to just unlocking stuff and getting lots of extra goodies, and which is great because that just adds replayability to the game. And yeah, I really want to be playing this game for a while when it comes out. Like, I really want it to be good, and maybe this will be one of the reasons that it is. Just lots of endless things to do. That is basically everything that I was able to find about this game so far, at least everything that's not a leak. So that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about this game. Are you all excited for this? Are you all concerned about it? Let me know why not. I've shown off a lot of different stuff here, so we definitely have a lot that we can talk about. Personally, I think it's interesting. You know, it's not like Nickelodeon Smash Bros. Where I was pretty sure the game was going to be good because it was basically taking everything it could from Smash Bros. And just kind of adding some fan favorite things into it, like the wave dashing, for instance. Like, I knew that game was going to be pretty good just based off who was developing it, what they were going for. You know, it was a very simple job to do, I guess, in terms of what they set out to do. But this game, it seems to be trying a lot of different things to try to separate itself from other platform fighters, which is very interesting, and I'm glad to see some more originality here. I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out. You know, I've never really been a big fan of playing as teams in Smash Bros. Or Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, so it's going to be very interesting to play that and to see if it's going to be really fun here, or maybe potentially more fun than regular Smash. I mean, you honestly never know. It looks like they're putting a lot of effort into this and wanting this to be a big success. So that could potentially mean that the mechanic really works and that they're really confident in it. So I'm really excited to play it. So yeah, that's basically my general thoughts. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for this game. I'll definitely be covering it regularly. I just think it's important to have someone here documenting these licensed games and just really rooting for them, because the more licensed games that we have that are of quality, the better it is, because seeing all these different franchises come together and just be represented really well is something that you couldn't always expect, even in this day and age. And so it's really exciting to see these characters being treated the way that they are, and I'm just hoping that this game is as good as it looks. But that is everything I have. Thank you all so much. This is Riders, riding out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Special shout out to my patrons: New Gamer Hub, Team Rattle Sign Gamer, Johnny Hinton Ortiz, Trash Q, Claw84. These are my patrons / YouTube members. If you'd like to become a patron or YouTube member, get access to a whole bunch of different perks, and please check out the links in the description box below. But alright, this is Riders, riding out.